Well, Clarissa, you want to talk numbers, and the numbers ain't adding up. The math is not mathing, y'all. Let's get into it. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Claressa Shields. You know what I'm saying? We have to talk about who is really driving this fight, which I've said the whole time that this fight is not about Claressa Shields. Once it was announced that this was a baddies convention, and I just uploaded a video that Ray J and Orlando Brown is also going to be on the undercard, that this is all for a Zeus Network takeover. And Claressa is being used as the pawn. And she doesn't see it. She doesn't realize it. But Claressa has nobody to blame but herself. Claressa has nobody to be upset with but herself. Her erratic behavior on the internet, her cussing people out unprovoked, her going into the DMs, sometimes as herself, sometimes under burner accounts allegedly, her always in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Especially if somebody has something to say about the married man, Pap, right? And then you get yourself banned from MVP Promotions events, which also is going to extend to their fighters. And they racked up most of the top fighters, you know what I'm saying, in women's boxing. You went on that press tour making it seem like your next fight was going to be Lauren Price. Oh, she's Olympic medalist. I'm an Olympic medalist. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And you come out and announce you're going to be fighting Kay Scott. You have ducked Hannah Gabriel again. You're ducking Chris Cyborg, who said, listen, look at here, I got $2 million for you. And you didn't want that. Because you're listening to whoever you're listening to. I don't know if it's Pap. I don't know if it's Lemmy. I don't know who it is. But everybody's got their hands in the Claressa Shields cookie jar. Everybody's got their hands in the Claressa Shields pot. And Claressa Shields doesn't realize it. Claressa Shields doesn't see it. All Claressa cares about is fame and getting her some quick cash. You know what I'm saying? If you confront the money, you know what I'm saying? Nothing matters. But Claressa doesn't realize how embarrassing this is and how significant her fall from grace was, right? So you copied 50 Cent in saying that you are the algorithm. But the thing of it is, when you're trying to push things on your own, it's not hitting the same. And you're doing more work than Salida Promotions has to do. You know what I'm saying? And so what has happened? Now you have to spend your time trying to remind the people of who you are. You have to show up to a WNBA game wearing a championship belt like it's a shoulder bag, just so that the people do not forget you. Just so that the people, you know what I'm saying, remember who you are. Because you're trying to change the narrative that you're not the person who is always on some knuck if you buck time on the internet, being a trigger finger, being, you know what I'm saying, getting buck on the internet, but not the same energy in person. So what are we going to get into? As I said at the beginning, that Claressa wants to talk numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. Claressa Shields has done 2 posts as it pertains to her fight announcement, y'all. She has done 2 posts as it pertains to her fight announcement. The one that she did a couple of days ago has 14,000 likes. There was another one that she did that about today, I think about 9 hours or so ago at the time I'm recording this video. That one has almost 4,000 likes. But see, this is the difference. This is what motion looks like. Lemmy did a couple of posts about the upcoming fights and the what is of the goings ons. That basically this is a Zeus Network takeover, and oh, by the way, you can go to Claressa's link in bio if y'all want tickets. But really, this is a Zeus Network takeover. But like this is so diabolical. So, almost a day ago, Lemmy's post promoting Takeshi and Big Lex has almost 400,000 likes, almost 20,000 comments. Then, just announcing an hour ago, the Ray J and Orlando Brown fight. Just in an hour, 42,000 likes. And you got, you know what I'm saying, Jason Weaver laughing in the comments, and so people are cracking up in this. But I'm saying all that to say, Claressa, you are not the algorithm. You are not the motion. And what we have been saying this entire time is everybody is using you to advance themselves. Pap tried, but that was not going to work against Remy fans. That was not going to work, you know what I'm saying, in the community where you are out here being a married man and trying to come up off of a younger female boxer that is around the same age as one of your daughters. Not gonna happen, right? Not gonna happen. So what has happened is Zeus was sitting on the sidelines. Zeus was observing everything that Claressa was doing and seeing her go viral all the time on the internet, and was like, I want in. I'm gonna get in. And I'm going to have, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have my Zeus Network logo all over this thing in February. I'm going to invite a couple of baddies as well. We're going to make things shake up here. We're really going to have stuff going down. We're going to film content because now we are in the boxing space. And don't be surprised if Lemmy does his own type of boxing show that has nothing to do with Claressa Shields. Because that's how much in Delulu Claressa Shields is. They've already swiped Win Records. They have Zeus Records now. An artist sign and a whole Baddies theme song. And now they're about to be Zeus Boxing. And now what they're going to do is leverage Claressa Shields, use her, you know what I'm saying? Chew her up and spit her out to have these boxing matches, these quote-unquote boxing matches, similar to what Aiden Ross is doing. Where you're having some celebrities and streamers participate in these boxing matches for coin and everything else. But this is all about Lemmy to promote his own lane for boxing. And is about to leave Claressa Shields in the dust, and she's not going to see it coming. This is embarrassing. How are you claiming to be the face of women's boxing, and you can't even pull any numbers? Even Remy Ma, who just released a brand new song, just dropped a song after midnight. 20,000 likes right off the rip. I don't think it's clicked for Claressa. It hasn't clocked for Claressa how much she's fallen off. How much grace people have given her these past couple of years, even though they knew deep down Claressa was flat out wrong for her behavior. Claressa was flat out wrong for befriending Remy and then going after her husband. No respect for that. No integrity. No morals. No character. But it took until Claressa slapped Alicia Baumgartner for really the tides to turn. And I found that very interesting. That it took that to happen for some people to be cool on Claressa, when Claressa has been causing havoc, been causing chaos. And it wasn't enough at what happened at the melee at the weigh-in, or did people just not know? Or did people just not watch? But it took what happened with Claressa and Alicia Baumgartner at an MVP Promotions event, VIP, Netflix, all of the nine, for people to wake up on Claressa. Next thing you know, there are several petitions against Claressa. There's also, I believe, a Cancel Claressa movement. All of the backlash that is taking place, that has ensued because of Claressa's actions. And the best you can do, even though I said it in jest, I said there's nothing else left to do but go to the Zeus Network or OnlyFans. But I didn't know literally that's what's happened. I didn't know literally the entire undercard that has been revealed thus far is all to promote Zeus Network. Ray J is a host of a show on Zeus Network called Love Cabin that is a bootleg ghetto ratchet version of Love Island. And then you got the baddies round. You got the baddies fighters. So that's, again, promoting his show. So what audience is that going to attract? That is not going to attract boxing fans to, you know what I'm saying, to purchase tickets and go. You're now trying to get the baddies fans and the Ray J fans and the Zeus Network fans to purchase tickets. And I am just curious how many people are going to get up and go by the time Claressa's fight starts. That there's going to be so much energy and chaos during these undercard fights because it's not your traditional, you know what I'm saying, men's or women's boxing matches. These are like celebrity matches. So there's going to be some foolery, there's going to be shenanigans, and it's not going to abide by the same rules as traditional boxing. But Claressa really thinks that this is amazing, that this is a prize, that this is incredible, and this is embarrassing if you claim you're the face of women's boxing and you can't even go up against the best, and then your undercard so far is reality stars and has-beens and people still trying to come up after the success of, you know, music and TV, still trying to be on the come up, still trying to make themselves relevant. This is the best that you can do. This is the best that you can do, is have sus numbers, but claim you're the algorithm. When it's clear this is all for Zeus Network. Zeus Network is banking on a sellout just off of who the name is. And the name is not Claressa Shields. So there is that. So nonetheless, do me the biggest one, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There is that. That is it. That is all. Es todos es final. Es finito. Is he in the road? Is he in the line for this video? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post some content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.